Hi, this is a critical notice on data privacy, confidentiality, and legal risk. Before applying any techniques discussed in this podcast or this series of podcasts, you must understand the risks associated with sharing data with AI systems. When you provide information to a language model, whether through chat, uploaded documents, or background contexts, you are copying that data into another system. Even if the tool feels private or conversational, this can create legal, contractual, and ethical exposure if handled incorrectly. Key risks you should be aware of. Confidential or proprietary data. Uploading internal documents, client information, business plans, source code, or unpublished research may violate employment contracts, NDAs, client confidentiality agreements, and intellectual property obligations. Personal and sensitive data. Providing personal data about identifiable individuals, including names, emails, health information, HR records, or financial details, may trigger obligations under data protection laws such as GDPR in the UK and EU, UK Data Protection Act, and sector-specific regulations. Loss of control over data usage. Once data is included in a prompt or context window, you should assume it may be logged for debugging, monitoring, or safety purposes. It may persist beyond your immediate session, depending on platform policy. It is no longer under your exclusive control. Accidental data leakage through outputs. Models can unintentionally restate, summarize, or transform sensitive inputs in ways that make them easier to share, copy, or misinterpret. This increases downstream risk. Best practice rules for safe data use. As a default, do not paste private, confidential, or personal data into AI systems. Do not assume chat means safe or temporary. Do not rely on AI tools to make decisions involving regulated or sensitive data without legal approval. If you must work with sensitive material, redact names, identifiers, and unique details. Use synthetic or anonymized examples. Prefer summaries you write yourself over raw documents. And ensure that your organization explicitly permits AI use for that data class. The golden rule. If you would not be comfortable forwarding the information to a third party by email, you should not put it into an AI model context. Responsibility and liability. This podcast is provided for educational purposes only. Nothing presented here constitutes legal, compliance, medical, or professional advice. You, not the model, not the tool, and not this podcast. You, not the model, not the tool, and not this podcast, remain fully responsible for what data you provide, how outputs are used, any legal or regulatory consequences. AI systems do not carry liability. Users and organizations do.